This is Mike Baca with UCN Live. I'm here with Mauricio Sulaiman, president of the World Boxing Council. You know him as the WBC. Mauricio, this fight, Cotto Canelo on November 21st, it's set at a catchweight. What do you feel about catchweights?
Well, for the WBC, the division limit is 160. And that's what the rules state, and for the WBC it's 160. If there is an agreement, a contract between the fighters for a different weight, which I've been known it's 155, it's an independent contract between them. But the division is 160. Any fighter competing underneath 160 pounds is fighting in the middleweight division. So I think it's a matter that has been growing out of proportion. We will be addressing this situation in the WBC convention. Sometimes it has no issue. Like, I don't believe there's an issue in this fight. Both are looking for that catch weight, to call it in a way, for their own advantage, for their own body weight. There's no advantage from one to another. So I think it's a matter that we have to address, because it's a different scenario on all the cases.
These days, fighters want to unify the titles to kind of get a undisputed champion, per se. What do you think of unifying titles? Are you a fan of it, or are you opposed to it?
No, we have had the summits with the IBF and the WBA. The WBO decided not to participate, and our proposal has been open. We want to do a tournament of champions, to have all the champions fight each other, and the winner is the only recognized fighter in the world that can be called world champion. We have had a couple of meetings. There's a project we are supporting. We are participating, we are encouraging the fights between champions.
Last question. You've been adamant that the winner of Cotto and Canelo will fight Gennady Golovkin for the middleweight championship, and that would also unify titles, or the winner of Golovkin-Lemieux, I mean. Is there any way that fight could be blocked? Let's say Floyd Mayweather gets into the mix. Could that make any trouble for the winners of these two fights facing each other?
No, we do not anticipate. Our ruling is clear and is consistent with what has been discussed for the last 15, 16 months, is that Golovkin against Lemieux will fight. The winner will be the WBC interim champion, and then Canelo against Cotto is for the WBC championship. Both winners fight each other for the undisputed of the division. We will not anticipate, we will not try to advance or reach conclusions before the facts. Both fights are very important, very good fights. All four fighters are concentrated in that fight, and let's just give them the opportunity to get through, and then after the fights, I'm sure everybody will comply, because that is the same rule that allowed them to become champions.
Okay. For Mauricio Sulaiman, I'm Mike Baca. This is the Undisputed Champion Network.